Welcome back, my friends, to TFT Hyperroll with Autarch. And if you're thinking, didn't I already see this exact video? The answer is yes, you did. You can click off it now. If you haven't seen it, then watch it. It'll probably be useful. Long story short, I got a copyright claim on a song I have a license to, but then they rejected the dispute. So I just took out the song and then re-uploaded the video. Let's jump right into the first set of augments. This is an easy choice. Return on investment, if I see it, it's pretty much a take. I look through just in case there's something really screaming at me, but you're going to be able to get a Tactician's Crown by the end of the game. Then we're met with a Big Shot Corki, which is the key for the Sentinel Big Shot build. And this is why I always wait to open anvils until I'm pretty sure of what I'm going to do, because I want to get the best possible item. And as we all know, Rageblade is absolutely key for Corki, otherwise he attacks way too slow. The build is exactly what it sounds like. You just want big shots and sentinels. And you can often expect to win early unless, of course, you run into a rapid fire guardian build, which is also a very strong early build. You will see, though, this one is really close. Probably if we had two stars up front, it would have been an easy win. And one of the keys is getting Garen into the match, because that is going to tick 8-bit, which is going to start Corki's damage increasing. But of course, say hello to the second Rapid Fire Guardian team. This one has a training dummy with a void spawn, so yeah, we're not winning that one either. Item-wise, I would love to put more power into the back line, but we're just not getting items that are conducive to that, so we can go ahead and get some frontline items just to make our frontline a little bit tankier. We added the Gargoyle Stone Plate to Ksante, and luckily ran into a non-Rapid Fire Guardian team, so we actually have a chance of winning one. And we are headed into our second set of augments, and it's a pretty easy choice for me here, team building, since I want to get to the gold 3-star Corki. It had given me the items to make a Last Whisper, which is going to be a really good item for Corki so that he can focus things down. We can also add some anti-healing with a Sunfire Cape on Ksante. We want to pick up a spare Ksante because when the time comes, we may want to switch those items over to Blitz. And of course, we will run into a Big Shot Sentinel team. They have the advantage of insert coin, but they have a Nashter's Tooth on Corki, which isn't really that helpful for his build. He scales 100% off of AD, so you want to build into that along with attack speed. And then we run into a combination Rapid Fire Guardian Sentinel Big Shot team that's got an Ezreal, so it's also ticking Heartsteel. But that Jinx has just enough items to tear through just about anything at this point. For an item choice, I definitely want to increase Corki's attack damage, so we're going to go ahead and grab the BF Sword. That can be combined with another BF Sword or with a Sparring Glove to create an Infinity Edge down the line. Keep in mind, right now, we do not have the benefit of either of our augments, but they're both going to hit at about the same time. We're going to get a Tactician's Crown for all of our rerolls, and we will get a second duplicator, and we can make the gold 3-star Corki. So we're less powerful than we would normally be, but we should be rewarded with a much stronger late game. Time for our final augment choice, and hopefully this one can have an immediate impact. Nothing exciting yet. Artifact's not bad, but Ascension is an easy one for this team, and that is because we are very likely to get that additional time. We're going to take Ezreal out for now, go to the 6 Sentinels, so our Sentinels, they are all set. Since we picked up a magnetic remover, we can go ahead and move the tank items over to Blitz and have the chance of getting to a gold 3-star Ksante, which is never a bad thing. We'd used our lesser champion duplicators to bring Corki up to 3 stars, so he's doing a lot more damage now. Also, the Sentinels are making the entire team a bit tankier, and as you can see, we get into Final Ascension and are able to knock this person out. A lot happened during the NPC round. We 2-starred the Blitz, we got the Deathblade for Corki. We can go ahead and pick up a Giant's Belt to create a redemption on Blitz, and we also triggered our Tactician's Crown, so we went to now 6 Sentinels, 4 big shots, 2 spots left. We put a Spear of Sojin on Ezreal since his casting is really key to winning late game here. And this is where you can see the culmination of the patience with our particular augments paying off with our additional player and the gold 3-star Corki. Along with the final ascension, we are able to hold on and just start dominating other teams. Item-wise, going to go ahead and grab the Giant Slayer. I want to keep building damage onto Ezreal because I know I'm going to be able to get him to 2 stars at least, hopefully, but that will be key to us winning. We did get a gold 3-star Ksante, which, like I said, never a bad thing. And we run into the insert coin build, and it's just not going to work. The items on Jhin are not optimal. They're not using Caitlyn as well as they could be since she could execute. We're able to get through them, and then that brings us into the top 4. Item-wise, I'm hoping for more damage for Ezreal, but nothing here is really going to do it. I could go Titan's Resolve, but at this point, since I have a gold 3-star Ksante, let's just tank him up a little bit more to make the fights last a little bit longer. Now, this is where Sentinels has a distinct advantage on Guardians. Teams like this that would normally be the absolute enemy of a rapid-fire Guardians team are not as difficult on Sentinels because your entire team is getting the additional armor and magic resist. So we're able to withstand a Kali and the Karthus ult to win that round. For our next item choice, since we now have a 2-star Ezreal, definitely want something we can use on him, and Rageblade is going to be fantastic, especially along with that Spear of Sojin. It will allow Ezreal to do a lot of damage into other people's backlines. And since we're in the top 4, of course, there's going to be a rapid-fire Guardian team, and they are set up really, really well. Minus the Augments, I wouldn't go with Harm Assist or Contagion. I don't know what options they had, but I feel like that could be holding them back. And you're going to see where Final Ascension is key to these builds that last a long time. Once it kicks in, we're able to overpower them. It is time for our final set of items, and even though my goal is to get a Jhin, I'm not planning on Jhin really being the carry here. We have Corki and Ezreal, so I'm going to focus on the front line. So we go ahead and pick up a Crown Guard, then just scan through, see what else we can get. If we can get that Jhin, we now have our 6 big shots. Final item, again, just going to focus on the front line, tank up our gold 3-star Ksante, make him as strong as possible, and we are in striking range of a gold 3-star Blitz and possibly gold 3-star Ezreal as well, although the last time we did that, yeah, it didn't work out too well. And we run into the now Punk Executioner style build. I've tried this a bunch and never really gotten it to work for me, but our goal right now is to make it past 15 seconds, because at the 15-second mark, our power is going to kick up significantly, and you can see it when it does. Boom, the team gets wiped, and Ezreal leads the damage charts. And it is now a 1v1 against a 7 KDA Spellweaver team, so it's not going to be easy. They also have the board that's more spread out, so there is no particular place I can focus on to try and bring them down. There's a lot of power coming out of Karthus with that jeweled gauntlet, especially with a Kali on the team. They're ticking Executioner, so if Karthus gets a couple of spells off, yeah, we're going to be in trouble. I'm hoping the 15-second mark is going to make a difference, but here, not really. Karthus's ult does a ton of damage, and while we try, we lose this round. Tried a bunch of things to improve the team, couldn't get the 2-star Jhin or a gold 3-star Blitz, end up moving Corki into the middle, so he is not going to be affected by a Kali. Ezreal's going to jump anyway, so I'm not concerned about that corner. I'm hoping I can get Akali caught up on other people. Again, Sentinel will buy you that extra time due to it impacting the entire team. Once we get to 15 seconds, we're going to power up, and it's enough for Ezreal to wipe them out, leading the damage charts with Corki close second. GG for everyone. Big Shot Sentinels, it's a great build to go to when you're kind of sick of Rapid Fire Guardian. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, have an absolutely awesome day.